let's go and explore. Which I found out too, that every time I start exploring now, I skip out on like so much. It's just like so much cuts that I went through.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Honestly, I can relate. I feel like some players that try out this game for the first time or this series has their brain gone to mush, but I feel like the more I play this game, the more I feel comfortable with.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
Well, I feel like it's the perfect time for them to ambush us. You know, I actually completely forgot that I had lost items for Hilda, and I still know that is soft-locked. A folding razor. A meticulously sharpened straight blade razor. It probably belongs to a gentleman who prefers a close shave. Is it you? No. Alright. I mean, close shave, he likes the training and wants to spar with people. I thought he was a good choice.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
I still feel like a ball would be a perfect time for them to plot something, but like it really just feels like the exact same time as the Rite of Rebirth. Remember that? Unfinished score. Sheet of music with unusual lyrics written in by hand. It belongs to someone who likes to sing. Obviously. This is Winston. Winston likes to sing. Bluestone. A rare bluestone that could be ground into a pigment. Belongs to someone who likes to paint.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
I figured.
I've been looking everywhere.
He had the blue stone. Okay, so he's kind of like a painter, not a sculptor. Got it.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
I would not want to feel that way too, Dorothea.
I'm sorry, but
Friggin' losing my hometown and seeing my people die like that. I was born in like a small town, and I can probably relate.
I'm glad the
But
Remire
nothing has
Village
ever
situation got
nothing
sorted
bad has
out.
ever happened to
It's
there.
not over yet, is it?
Also, word of the month. Gotta get that in the recording.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Is there someone I feel that way about? Oh. What an interesting cast we have here. It's most of the people from my house. There's Edelgard, Hubert, Ferdinand, Linhart, Caspar, and Dorothea. Huh. Well, I feel like I've been closer with Edelgard. Yeah, Edelgard comes to mind in my books. I'll protect her more than Hubert will ever do.
Hello there.
I will make him green with envy. Evil repelling amulet. An amulet imbued with holy magic that wards off evil. Probably belongs to someone who is afraid of ghosts. I feel like that's a Bernadetta thing, but maybe it's someone else.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
That sounds fake.
We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Oh man. I never even know about his wife and kids.
Professor. You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Oh, buddy. He wants to experiment with Cress, but he's afraid of a little blood.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too. Great. You're new. I can't bear.
She is very like, oh. Oh, wait a minute. Belongs to someone who likes to sing. Then if it's not Manuela and Dorothea, then who is it? Yeah, she's very jealous that some of us are gonna fall in love in the ball. I actually would like to know who's gonna fall in love with.
The ball, a grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. You've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
I mean, you don't have to join. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're probably fine. You don't have to go.
Nope.
Big spoon. A spoon big enough to ladle out a person's entire portion with one scoop. Probably belongs to a big eater.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
Jeez, it feels like with that much energy, it feels like he's gonna burst out of anger. Jesus Christ.
What's that?
Centipede picture. A sketch of a centipede with countless little holes in it. Probably belongs to someone who hates bugs. This really just feels like prom, isn't it? Feels like prom night or something. Whether it's gonna go, whether the date's gonna go really good or decently good or really terrible. It's never a really good thing.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the knights?
Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros are Lady Rhea's direct subordinates. Some are in quite unique circumstances, but I cannot think any of them would betray us.
I guess I could have said even the students. You have a quest, though. I'm fond of wood carving, but I lack the talent for it. I hear that those to the west of Fodlan have mastered woodwork. I like to learn their techniques. Find a book on wood carving techniques and give it to Gilbert. A student who came to Fodlan from the west might have what you're looking for. Okay, well, check that out. We also have to accept the quest from Lady Rhea when we get there. Lens cloth. A clean white cloth decorated with fine embroidery. Probably belongs to someone who wears glasses. I mean, I already gave a lost item to Ignatz, so maybe it's someone else.
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Oh, I get where she's probably from. She probably comes from, like, probably like a bit of a wild village.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Since this is like such medieval times and all that, like, I wonder what kind of dancing techniques people have done back in the day other than like the waltz. I'm curious about that.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
I know you have a lost item, your big spoon.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Yep. There's literally just like one fucking person that is a huge... Actually, no. I'm actually wrong about that. Ingrid is a foodie, and so is Raphael. Actually, never mind. There's actually two people. Oh, princess doll. A doll that was hidden in a leather bag for magic tools. It probably belongs to someone who secretly loves dolls. Magic tools.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes flames so special? Does that not bother you?
It does, actually. Like, why would he want the blood of a little girl for?
Unfortunately.
No. I thought maybe he would like... Oh!
Mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
How the fuck? Do you shave, boy? Do you shave? I have never seen a slick of facial hair on that evilish face of yours.
There's a certain gentleman.
Huh. Petra's room. Oh. Brigid Techniques, a book of traditional time-honored woodworking techniques from the Brigid archipelago. That's the thing that Gilbert's looking for. Oh.
Professor.
I guess that makes sense. I feel like Petra is probably from the same village or somewhere near Brigid. Here you go, buddy.
Very much.
I see. So this is a book that covers traditional wood carving in Brigid. Oh, fascinating. Oh no, he's familiar of a wood carving that's somewhere in the west. Okay. How fascinating. Thank you, Professor. I will enjoy diving into this text. Book of Ghost Stories. A collection of terrifying tales from all over Fodlan. Probably belongs to someone who likes ghost stories. There's one that's afraid of ghosts and ones that like ghosts. Animated bait. Fishing bait that has been magically animated. Probably belongs to an experienced magic user who loves fishing. Quite a bit of detail there. Faded star charts. A star chart that was created by the church. Probably belongs to someone who knows a lot about the stars. Oh, so one is probably wanting to be an astrologist. 995 years ago.
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago.
That's almost like
Every year, a ball
that's almost like in a millennium. I think that's how they call it. Is it a millennium? I know a century is like 100 years.
Involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Oh, I was looking it up on my phone, and I just went to look up, and it said millennium in his text box. So yeah. Glasses? You have a bit of glasses. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
He's probably the only other person that has some sort of lens. He has a monocle, not glasses. Clean dusting cloth. An unsoiled dusting cloth that has clearly never been used. Probably belongs to someone who hates cleaning. And then there's this one here. Old cleaning cloth. An old cleaning cloth with a crest-like design. It probably belongs to someone who worked for a noble house. Now, is that one yours? Wait. Noble. Crest. Is that Linhart? Old cleaning cloth. Nope. Well, I feel like if I save here, I feel like I can accept her quest here. Here.
It is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition.
Wait, I think I've heard about this.
A representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please.
Aha!
It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
I think this is what I was trying to hope for in the future.
May I ask a favor of you?
The White Heron Cup is a competition of skill and grace in dance. Please encourage your house to participate. That said, if you're serious about winning, be sure to choose your representative carefully. Ah, this is what I was looking forward to, because this is the cup that actually grants one of your house characters with the class of dancer. And the one character that is suitable to become a dancer in the Black Eagles is Dorothea. The White Heron Cup dance contest takes place at the beginning of week 3. Select a student to represent your house by the end of week 2. Your selected student may learn a unique way to inspire their allies in combats. At the start of week 3 of this month, the Heron Cup dance contest will be held. So at the start of week 3. To participate, you must select a representative by the end of week 2. Okay. I'll be able to make sure of that.
Yes, that is surely mine.
Aha.
I appreciate you.
I mean, I still probably don't know much about her, but now knowing her becoming like an astrologist, I'd feel like she'd fit the ticket. I guess while I'm doing this, I'm like fishing for like my professor level. Oh wow, is this like a yellow? Hang on. I've never seen a glimmering one before, actually. Hang on. Hey, golden fish. Jesus, 3 golden fish? Jesus Christ, okay. That's gonna be a lot of a fortune. But anyways, I've actually wanted to point this out at the start of this recording that, I'm actually not at my PC right now recording this. So, yeah, I have my PC in the corner of the living room. Like, if anybody probably has seen, like, a glimpse of my, well, I don't know if I've actually shown my recording sets ever. Like, I've had webcams where it showed me on the couch and everything, but I never actually showed my PC set. It's actually like in one corner of the living room in my apartment. I'm actually at my couch right now because I've actually been thinking about this for a long time now. And as a matter of fact, probably like up to a year. Or maybe. It was either that or the Game Boy player that I actually did buy a while back. I did buy like a Game Boy player. ANC Games actually did have one. It was either like, I think they had like 2 copies. One that had like, I think one was like refurbished, and it was either that they had 2 of them or one of them had like a disc, and I definitely bought the one with the disc because I didn't want to feel like hacking into my GameCube just to even get it to work. So I went and got that, and bought a bunch of games with it too. So like, I didn't get really much of like expensive ones. Like, honestly, I should have kept the ones that I had growing up in my childhood, like Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, Leaf Green, the SpongeBob games, and Super Mario World, or Super Mario Advance 2. Which actually, that one came on the Nintendo Switch. So I actually got it, not only that, but I actually got it to work on my Elgato Game Capture HD, the old one. I actually got it to work, so I'll be able to record I'll be able to record that with the Game Boy player, which is nice. But what I really wanted to talk about is that I've actually managed to get a laptop. And not just a laptop. It's actually a powerful enough laptop to record. And I don't know about streaming though, but like recording is good enough for me. I thought maybe like, since, if I remember in our, like in the history of Scar Angel 101, I remember the first 2 Let's Plays. The first 2 Let's Plays of like Smash Brothers Brawl and WarioWare Inc. Mega Party games, those were actually recorded from Patrick's laptop using the Dazzle recording device, if anybody remembers the Dazzle. But he also used his laptop to record. So that got me thinking, like, what if I just did that myself? Like, what if I just get a laptop to record and also maybe do some work if I ever do remote work wherever I go? Like, even if I go home to see my family. Yeah, even if I go home to see my family or go somewhere, I can bring my laptop with me and do a bit of recordings with the family. Well, not really the family, but like, if Amanda was ever interested in something like that. And I actually got this thing to work. It's an MSI. It's an MSI laptop. It has like an Intel i5 processor with like a memory RAM of like, I think it's 16 gigabytes. I had to remember because I got it from Canada Computers. Like, I had to remember the components and everything, or I can just literally look it up through Device Manager and see, but like, I don't want to have to do it during recording. Cause this took like a hell this took like hell to set this up too. Even like earlier today when I was trying to get this thing to run, I had to configure a lot of settings. Like I had to configure a lot of settings to go through, like do the same exact settings of Streamlabs Desktop and Sony Vegas Pro and Audacity to even get this thing to work properly and also not use a lot of CPU usage. Like right now it's at a plateau of 50% of CPU usage of recording the microphone and Streamlabs at the same time. And it also has the same settings, which is good. I've even tested it out too earlier, so I really did good on my part. And good thing though too, I do have oh, excuse me. I do have a 3-year warranty on it. So if anything ever happens to it, like if it ever overheats or crashes or anything like that, I can just bring it back for them to take care of it. Now this laptop too, this is not suitable for gaming though. There is like a little additional cost if I ever get a kind of laptop with a very powerful GPU processor that's only used for like gaming. But I only just wanted a laptop for recording and also do some remote work. If I'm ever not at my computer or like I'm away somewhere. And finally, I have gained Professor level B. The number of adjutants you can deploy has increased too. Oh, that's cool. I can probably do more than one now. Then that means I'm gonna have to fucking get more people to join. I did not realize this. I didn't think I'd get this far. But yeah, I bought a laptop. I also bought the Game Boy player, which is nice. I'll be able to do some classic Game Boy games as Let's Plays. I tried playing that Mario Pinball Land for the Game Boy. That thing is hard as shit. The objective of that game is like, you have to eliminate all the enemies in one area just to even get a star. And you get stars in that game as a pinball. And the physics in that game was so rough, like, I had to, like, in order for it to not despawn, you have to stay in the area. Like, if you at least, like, leave the area to go to a different area, it would despawn the star and respawn the enemies again for you to try again. It doesn't, like, keep the star out there for you to get it. The Game Boy Advance was a rough time.
I wonder if so many dead. I'm sorry, Professor. I'm talking about such grim and terrible things when we could be talking about the White Heron Cup. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company, you know.
Should I choose Dorothea as our House representative? Yes.
My heart just skipped a beat.
You have chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. Speak to Manuela for more information.
Such flattery, Professor.
I think my heart just skipped a beat. If you speak to your White Heron Cup representative, you can give them one dance lesson. Do so and their charm will increase. Ah. Can I do that?
Hey, Professor. You're here to help me practice for the dance contest?
Doesn't this feel a little bit awkward? I mean, they're practicing, but like, everybody's staring. Was there any other options? Oh, no, there isn't. No. Nah, sure. Oh, wow. As a result of the special training, Dorothea's charm increased by 5. Holy fuck.
Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again.
That guy wasn't impressed. Well then, if I look at my roster then, how much charm does she have? Charm. 27. Holy fuck. I think... Oh. Oh, Flane is 32. Byleth is 30. Edelgard is 27.
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
Yep, it seems the winning contestant's charm is usually around 13.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
Huh. Interesting. Shamir has a lost item. You're not going to guess what that is.
The ball. It's an Halloween. He volunteered.
The centipede picture.
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
I didn't even know you hated insects. I didn't even know. Lysithea is the one that's missing the princess doll.
Hey, that's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Really? I didn't know this about her too.
Nope.
So the Book of Ghost Stories, ones that actually like ghost stories, is Mercedes.
Now where the ball?
She would definitely sound like one that would tell ghost stories.
This is mine.
Oh my god.
Thank you for returning it to me, but
I knew something was off about her.
lost it.
It sounded very suspicious. Apparently Linhardt has a missing one too here. It's the animated bait.
Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
And Nats is the one that's missing the unfinished score?
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
I didn't know you liked to sing. No, I wouldn't have remembered. If I was, like, having them in my participating house, like, I would know them better. But right now, it's just the Black Eagle's turn. I kind of figured, actually. So the clean dusting cloth was actually found from, like, last month, but apparently you pick it up in this month, and it actually belongs to Manuela.
The charm is... Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
Alright, cool. So now that just leaves a couple of others. The ones that I miss are an old fishing rod. Oh yeah, the saint statues. That's right. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do the saint statues upgrades. Well, I'm pretty sure that lost item is in there. Yep. An old fishing rod, a well-used fishing rod with no hook. Probably belongs to someone to a fisher who doesn't care about how much they catch.
Need something.
Alright, let me see here. So it definitely does look like... I was like so confused about this before. Like I thought the stuff here, like the upgrades here, drain over time. But clearly it doesn't. And all I really need to do is just upgrade them to
You're all set.
its maximum potential. I would like the lance skills though. I feel like I need to do another renown for this. As for the notes, yeah, the notes over there, it feels like that's only good for like if you want to increase their support levels. I mean, I could still do them, but like, it only just gains their support. So that's why I don't show them off very often. Especially like going exploring in the monastery these days. Because it's almost like the exact same things, except some little things added to it.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Yep, it belongs to Sidith. Since he was the one that hosted that fishing tournament a couple months ago. Carving hammer. A carving hammer used to strike a chisel. It probably belongs to someone who is interested in wood carving. We were just doing a quest that was related to wood carving. Belongs to Gilbert.
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
And there you have it. That's all. That should be all the lost items for the Ethereal Moon. Now, all that's left to do is go through a faculty training or whatever is left.
It cannot be true.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, what? That is an insane ability. She can crit more. She can crit more times now. That's insane. She's probably the better archer now, getting that S.
Tell me something.
No, you tell me something. Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over? You could suggest a new dish of your own. Actually, is he good with cooking?
I'm not sure.
Nah. I feel like he would be the one to try, not cook. Focus on lance and riding skills. Update to focus on lance and riding to excel as a cavalry. No. You're good. You're good. Today is, oh dear, Bernadetta's birthday. I have to. It's Bernadetta. I have to. Bergamot? Does she like that?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
No you didn't. No you didn't.
So much.
Oh. Oh my god! Our first meeting? Yep. I had to remember her. Just remember her. Cats? She's a cat lover. Oh my god. She actually loves cats. Oh, that's cute. The courtyard couple. I heard some gossip. Hey, there we go. that went well.
I like to hide out in the greenhouse, but I always have to leave eventually. No place to sleep.
Nod. Yeah. Might as well nod to that agreement. Hey, we did it! A perfect... I didn't even have to look this up. I just knew Bernadetta right away. Would you like a gift? Do you like, would you like an armored bear stuffy?
Wow, thank you so much!
Yeah, I know she likes animals and stuffed animals.
You know I don't like being around people, right?
I mean, hey, you're the one that actually came to this tea party, so just appreciate.
I try not to think about my hair too much.
That's right, too. She doesn't even like to take care of her hair. He is leaning way too far down.
You know I don't like being around people, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all she says. But yeah, that was literally the easiest tea time that I have ever done in this game. It's by Bernadetta of all people. Alright.
This was great.
That was great! Nice. We really enjoyed our time together. Violet's charm is gonna be through the roof, though.
Nothing is impossible for us.
We will be doing the best.
Oh, you can actually see Ferdinand using his dragon. Look at that. They got a perfect. So now that just ends the first week. Now I do believe... Oh, we got a lance level up.
Hope this is good for something.
Swordbreaker.
I'm closing in on expertise.
Lance prowess. Yep, seen lots of Bs and B pluses. I'm now focusing on like lances for these four. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, including Byleth, that needs their lance skill up. I have been lacking on that way too much. But now I need to. So now it looks like the next step we want to take is battling. So if I want to check that out, is there any like support to do? No. Apparently there isn't. I am actually surprised. All right, let's see about the battle then. An ocean view. Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Chikol, or Sickle, one of the 4 saints. Seteth heads out to rid the area of them, and Flane insists on going along.